Alrighty, welcome back in. You're watching live coverage of the NAPT 2017 Summer 10 Ball Classic. We are Railbirds, coming to you live from Shooter Sports Bar and Billiards in Grayslake, Illinois. My name is Sherry. My co-commentator, owner, life partner, Kevin, will be back in just a little bit. Your players are Stephanie Hefner and Cassie Francois. Both of them now hailing from the Pacific Northwest. All right, Stephanie's made a ball. No, she didn't. I thought I heard a ball go, but I guess not. So brings Cassie to the table. She's called the bank on the one. Oh, no, I guess maybe she didn't. Maybe she was playing safe. I thought she called a bank. And she's not really left Stephanie with much to start with here. 1-3 is a viable combination from almost any part of the table except for where she is now. And now she's called the one in the corner. She may be coming in behind this ball because I think, no, she was trying to play it off of the 3. And has left Cassie right up on top of this one ball. Nope, no eating chips on the live stream. Bonnie was trying to be nice and share her leftovers. Then Cassie's just doing a smart shot, playing safe, laying up behind, got a wall of balls down here to lay up behind. Just got the cue ball in behind there. I'm not really sure if Stephanie is a jumper or if she's a kicker. It looks like she wants to jump, going and getting her short cue out. We are playing slightly modified CSI rules. This is call your pocket 10 ball. Is rack for your opponent, alternating break. 3 foul rule is in effect. 10 ball must be called. All banks combinations must be called. You cannot call safe and pocket a ball which would be considered slapping a ball in. If you slap a ball in, your opponent has the option of making you shoot again. Race to 7, both sides. This is an A-side match. This is second round on the A side. I think Cassie just wanted to roll that ball to the end rail, and it just bounced up a little bit further than she was expecting it to. Yes, Pablo, there's only one table being streamed. If this match is over and we've got a while before the next scheduled match, we have a mobile camera that we can move on to another table. But yes, only one table being streamed. Okay, Cassie. Looks like she can see through there. That looks, oh, I guess she can't see through there. She's kicking in behind it. Nice hit. And has left Stephanie a shot to get started with. Now this match can get going. Stephanie shoot the one, draw it back a little bit of left-hand English to make the cue ball work back towards the two. She was trying to go back and forth for that three ball, and I don't think she has gotten back over far enough to be able to see this three. Oh, maybe she does have it. Nope, she's jumping again. Did not get over the 10. She wants that 10 ball to get away from any hole. Ball in hand for Cassie in the three. And she'll shoot the three up in that upper left-hand corner. Follow. I'd go to the I would go to the side rail with the cue ball, and then up the line at the 4, because she needs the angle on the 4 to get over to the 5. And it looks like she's probably going to shoot the 3-4 in the same hole. Rocked it to sleep. Okay, so I got one question. Is this how I change the camera angle?
No.
Oh, how do I change it? Ah, see, there we go. Look at that. I can change angles now. Thanks. We got new software, and I'm still getting edumacated on it.
Looks like they're going to start doing cue repair right behind us here.
Oh, awesome.
So you guys get to listen to all kinds of grinding and sanding and chiseling and jackhammering on cue sticks.
Don't get my cue stick over there if they're going to be jackhammering.
And chiseling.
Yeah.
Refinator, yeah. Just start pushing buttons, see what happens.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right in the middle of a live show.
Yep, Joe, there's Amy on the next table. Just her match just got started as well a few minutes ago.
All right. Which one of those two ladies is Cassie and which one is Stephanie?
I'm going to let you choose.
All right. The one that looks like a junior is Cassie.
That was so funny. Just because she's short doesn't mean she's a junior.
Short and tiny.
Tiny. Yeah, she is tiny.
And push the red button. I am Groot.
I am Groot. I don't know. There may or may not be copyright on that. I'm not sure.
That's not the safety she was looking for.
No, they're just trying to get the table figured out. You got it double shimmed over here with the cameras on it. And,
Well, at least it's only double shimmed this year. It was triple shimmed last year.
Yeah, and Cassie did play on it last year, triple shimmed, and won.
Yeah, because every time we add a camera to the table, it's like add an extra shim to it. And because we have two cameras on it, this table is now double shimmed. I did measure the pockets. They appear to be standard 4.5-inch diamond pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, Sharon put a shout out to all of the NAPT regional tours, the JP Nude, the MLRT, the NCPT, the NWPA, CCW, the TFL, the Sport 9, OB, AWPT, and the CBFQ. And Florida Tiger Tour. Okay, and Stephanie has slapped the 10 ball in, and it is Cassie's option on whether or not to let her shoot. I think I'd let her shoot this. That 8 is not an easy shot. I think I'd have to let her shoot.
It's not an easy shot, but you can play safe, or even if you shoot at it and miss, might end up get lucky and leave it safe. But I definitely see what you mean by passing it back.
Yeah, I mean, she's almost frozen to the end rail. Get out of there. Oh.
Well, if you're going to do that, yeah,
Yeah.
pass it back.
No, I don't think she wanted to do that, but yeah, you
No,
know, it was a
she
tough
didn't.
shot. If you're going to go for it, and being that far away, that close to the rail, even the safety was, wasn't going to be that easy. Yeah, it was going to have to be like a real touch speed safety. There we go. Slide off for the 9. And I wouldn't want to be shooting opposite-handed. She's just a little bit vertically challenged.
Not as much as Cassie, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think either one of them play professional women's basketball.
No. They weren't signing up for any of those. It's one thing I was
Nice
told
shot.
you can't teach,
Is how to be tall.
and that's tall. You can't teach tall. Uh-oh. Overcut it to the end rail and
Left it tough.
left it tough. Took care of Whitey on the shot. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was intentional or not, or because she could have just let it go back and forth. She may have been intentionally putting it down there. I don't, sometimes you have to do it just in case that might be one of those shots she's not that, everybody has their shots they're bad at, and that might be hers.
Right.
And so she plays it just in case. I'm putting the cue ball way down there, so at least I leave distance.
Yep. And it just feels good to put a stroke on the ball, too, instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
just dinking it, so.
Yeah, oh, well, my lag, I barely passed half table on my lag because they look so fast. I can't remember the last time I had a ball on a 9-foot table. And
All right,
she's hit it. She's missed it
Missed
to
it-
the right side.
Yeah, missed it good.
This one's a little bit easier than
Little
what
bit, yeah.
Cassie was faced with.
There's no NAPT banner up on the other table or anywhere for that matter.
Yeah, we don't have it this year. Last year it was on the other table.
Yeah.
And maybe it's something that just hasn't got brought out yet. And now that we've brought it up, they'll go find it.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Adrienne about that. Or Tara. She's right. I see Tara. I don't see Adrienne.
Yeah, Tara's over pewtering.
Yeah, I'll have to go ask somebody between matches.
Yeah. And at about 5:15, I'll be taking off out of here to go get ready for my 6 o'clock match.
Oh no! Don't scratch too.
Oh, no.
Corner hook.
Yeah, it could. It was working on it.
So where is Stephanie from?
Originally from California, she is now in the PNW.
Ah, the PNW. All right, Stephanie takes first game. 1-0. Race to 7.
That's what I thought that today was game day, but when I went to this, it says tomorrow.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Why is it giving me? I don't want San Francisco 49er game. There we go. Today. Jesus. Scare me. Can't have him missing my Hawks game. Yeah. Also, we are using Score Saloon.
Yes, Score Saloon.
Not every match has a tablet. Most of them do. So if you have a Score Saloon account or don't, go get one, and you can. Matches are being updated by the players as games finish, so there are live scores on Score Saloon. Yeah, bound to find it a little bit more up to date there too, Chris, with having to do all of his tournament duties and stuff. The time bracket won't be up to date anywhere near as often. Sharon isn't here, is she? I didn't see her name on the list. I don't recall seeing her.
Yeah, I don't see Sharon anywhere, and I see her in the chat room, so that makes me think
she's in the chat room even when she's here.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought because she was in the chat room, that meant she wasn't here. So, are you here, Sharon?
I don't think she is. But yeah, I'll when we get a break here, or when I leave to go get ready for my match, I'll see if we can find that North America Pool Tour banner. Okay, Cassie at the table. I'm going to draw off of this 4, just pull it back out and go over towards a 7 a whole lot if you, wow.
Yeah, she wanted to come back over. She wanted to get on this side, so she had good angle on the 5 to come over for the 6.
Yeah, she didn't want to have to rub the 10 to get there.
Yeah. So even though she's on the wrong side, she can draw to the side rail without hitting the 10. Looks like she's following, though.
Everybody needs one to keep everybody on their toes and on their game, Sharon. We all got to have one.
All right, I don't think that 5 goes by the 9.
No,
no,
she's
just
playing safe. Yeah, and Sharon can't be all that bad. We share the same birthday, so.
Ah.
Follow it to the end rail and back up with some left-hand English. No, she didn't put any left on that. She can go that way.
Yeah, from that distance, no, I don't like putting a lot of side spin on the ball. So I would probably just center ball and try to come around a couple rails back
Yeah.
to the center somewhat.
So I think she called it in this other corner, kicking it in.
Yeah. And it's not really safe. I think she can still cut it in.
Yeah, it's a real thin shot.
Yeah, there's some gap between there. Javier.
Javier. Just undercut that, hit the side rail with it on the way in. All right, good.
All right, if she can get from the 6 to the 7, then the rest of them are sitting pretty nice.
No, we're not using Wirecast anymore. Is that correct?
I gave up on that beta software called Wirecast. Thing was driving me nuts.
I know we had all kinds of bugs and ticks in it that were making you crazy. Things you couldn't do with it that you wanted to do, and all right, now she just got to make sure she clears the 9 here, shooting the 7. She's going to go forward with it. Just clear the 9 for the 8. Rub it, that works too. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Dump the 8 in the side. I like even just stopping the cue ball right there or coming back out to about right where the 8 is so that you just float off of the rail instead of having to go into it and back out.
Yeah, that's.
But it's, whatever.
It depends where you want to play the 10.
Yeah.
If you want to play the 10 in the side, I like drawing from the 8 so the cue ball does go into the rail and back out from the 9. Well, she's
pretty darn straight in.
Got in that kind of sort of no woman's land where
draw it back a few inches and shoot it in the lower left.
Drawing back draws it straight at the 10, which is not really
ideal. So that's why I like the other, just kind of on the rail, so the cue ball floats out a little bit away from the rail and shoot the 10 down here in this lower right-hand corner. But it is preference. Also, we don't know. You don't see the exact angle from over here. We're, giving our best guess.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like she's going forward, like she tried to force angle that she didn't have. Well, 9 goes in.
It goes.
Fluff it in the side.
Fluff it?
That's a word Cindy Sleeve will like to use. Just fluff it in. Ten in the side for a 2-0 lead.
All right, that's going to be Stephanie's break.
Man, I love that instant update on Fargo.
I did it just for you.
That's awesome. You didn't do it just for me. You wanted it too. Don't lie.
Okay, I did it for you.
We also have other features to our stream.
We do.
Got DVR features. You can pause it.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Uh-huh. What else can you do?
You can rewind it.
You can rewind it, yeah. And when you pause it, you can come back to live if you want. You just can't fast forward past live. Go back up to 4 hours if you missed a couple of the matches earlier today. Go back to that noon match. And
if you're watching us on your cell phone screen, at least upgrade to a tablet to watch us on.
Yeah.
Preferably your big screen TV in your living room.
Yeah. And hit the like button.
Yes, definitely hit the like button. Or even more importantly, hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe to our channel, yes.
And like us on Facebook, too, so you can...
Let my boss know you like us.
Hey, subscribe to us on YouTube. You can get notified every time we go live. If you like us on Facebook, you can get notifications of all of our future tournaments.
Yep, and we do put out do events on Facebook so you know when things are coming. Sometimes we even pair up with other companies.
And then we become bad birds.
Then we become bad birds.
But only if we're partnering with bad boys.
Yeah.
Bad boys and railbirds, we become bad birds.
All right, Cassie's playing a little safe. She's trying to use the 10 as a blocker ball there, and I think she's let Stephanie see this up, shoot it up in the corner. She does that with some right-hand spin. She might be able to go back and forth for a shot on the 2. But I think I like just playing safe. Pardon me. I don't know where you play safe.
Yeah, and it's hard to get on the 2 from there.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you make the 1, you're just looking at playing a safe on the 2 next.
Yeah. But I think it's easier to maybe play a safe from the 2 with where the
See, the 2 does not go by the 3, right?
No.
Oh, behind the 8. That's how you play safe.
There you go.
Bounce.
That's a nice shot. Very
Nice shot.
It almost rolled right and tucked in, right in and up on it. Very nice shot, Stephanie.
See, that's how you play safe. That was
See?
a nice shot.
Yeah. It wasn't an easy, it wasn't an easy ask from there to play safe or make the ball.
No, not at all.
And she hit that really nice.
Brings Cassie to the table.
I'd be kicking it to miss it somewhere between, I thought maybe somewhere between the side rail or the side pocket and the end rail and put the 1 ball down there. But this is okay too. She hasn't left an open hole for the 1.
Nope. Just a combination on the 4 if she, should she choose to accept that mission.
I don't think she's going to. I got a little rub there on the way by, and just giving Cassie a shot now.
So people are noticing that I didn't exactly answer the question.
Yes, I took notice to that. Just said, no, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that 2 doesn't pass the 3?
I think she can run into the 8 ball and have the 8 ball bump the 2 out of there. No, I'm not sure.
Because it looks like it's so close because the 2's off the rail a little bit. Like she could just barely rub, like it could just rub the rail. You're basically banking it off the rail and off the inside rail in the pocket and letting it fall. Well, Stephanie's called this ball in this upper right-hand corner pocket here.
Ooh, nice shot.
Fired it in the hole. Is that 9 ball going to come? Nope, 4 ball slowed it down.
All right, well, at least she can see the 2. That's a start.
Yeah, and she can just bank it down table, put the cue ball in the back of the 8 again.
Or she can, bank it to make it. Using the 8 ball to stop the cue ball to hold it for the 3.
I think she was going, and she just caught it a little bit full. She was going to just nudge the 2 out and put the cue in behind it, and just barely caught, a millimeter too much of that ball. You got me for another 35 minutes.
So your match is at 6 o'clock?
My match is at 6 o'clock.
Who are you playing?
I don't know.
Okay.
The other person that plays at that time on that table. It wasn't updated down that far. $3:25 p.m. Is that local time? Or is it on right now?
All right. Ball in hand for Cassie. So at least 2 inquiring minds want to know what the software is. It's OBS Studio. Plus some custom software that I wrote.
You do that too?
Yeah.
Oh, joy.
The telestrating is written by me, custom software, and the Fargo rate scoreboard is also custom software written by me.
That is one of the benefits of having a guy that does that stuff.
All right. Good safety.
Yeah, she hasn't wired that 10 up somewhere, has she? Probably in the corner up there where the 3 is blocking. Should just call the 3.
Yeah, it doesn't look dead to me.
Yeah, I just saw that. Thanks, Refinator. I play Sarah Miller. 2 pros back to back.
Go get them.
Mm-hmm.
Tear them up.
Sarah plays good. I better play good. She has a different way of jumping. Well, it's not wired now anywhere.
Is she on 2 now?
I'm not sure. I don't remember if Cassie had ball in hand when she played that safe on the 2. Sweet!
Ah, the Miller sisters. We got the
I
Williams.
knew I got the easy draw.
We got the Williams sisters, Tara and Naomi, and we got the Miller sisters, Sarah
Tara,
and
Sarah,
Brianna.
and Naomi. Tara Williams.
There's a Sarah
Williams?
Williams?
Not Sarah. It's Tara.
Tara Williams, Naomi
Williams.
Is there
and
another
there's
Williams?
yes, there's another one from one of the girls from Arizona is a Williams.
Ah. One Miller after another Miller time. Miller time.
It's Miller time. Yeah, who's the other Miller? Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah, Susan Williams. It was Susan Williams, not Sarah. Susan Williams. I knew there was another one. And we have 2 Wilsons playing. I don't know. All right, well, it didn't matter if she was on 2 because she got a good hit on that. I didn't see what Cassie did when she had the ball in hand, but I guess she must have played another safe instead of shooting the 2 straight in. She's not liking the way the table was laying. That 6-7 isn't very nice. Don't line it up on the 10. That's nice speed. I don't think it came out. I think she's got to kick in behind. I think Stephanie's got to kick in behind this.
That's pretty close. Yeah. She might have a chance to make the 10 in the upper right corner if it wasn't for that 3 ball.
Okay, well I think she's she must if she's going off the end rail. Cassie wants to be sure she doesn't hit the 9.
Yep.
And she's calling it back down in the other corner, but you're supposed to, if you call for a ref, you're supposed to tell the ref what the shot is you're shooting.
Yeah. I think that was a good hit. That look good to you?
I didn't see it. Looked like the 2's the only thing that moved.
The 2 was the only thing that moved. And the cue ball.
And the cue ball, yeah. So, yeah.
So, yeah, look good to you, too?
I was reading what Mary had said there, and but it looked like the 2 was the only thing that moved.
Mm-hmm.
Jen Keeney, all right, well, I'll have to look at her matches, see where she's at on the bracket. It's a name I'll keep in mind when picking matches.
All right, Janice confirmed it was a good hit. We weren't sure. It was close.
And she doesn't want that. That makes that 3. That allows...
Yep, now because of that, it's Cassie's option.
Cassie has the option of letting her shoot. That 2-6, though.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's got a chance.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then Cassie's like, you go ahead and have fun with that.
Yeah, you take a swing at it.
I want to see what you think. And then you go up, find out it's her favorite shot, and she fires it in and runs out.
Yeah.
Man, did you mean to give this to me?
Yeah, you know I practice this 3 hours a day, right?
And I don't... All right, what are we going to do, Cassie, now?
Now...
Run out.
Run them out.
Run them out.
Fire that 2 in that upper left corner with some draw. But not too much draw. Don't draw it into the side pocket.
Yeah, no. Well, she's going to play safe and...
You going to get her with the 10?
Get her with the 10 again.
Stay out of their cue ball. Oh, she's going to get her with the corner of the pocket.
Hooker.
That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah. Nice speed, Cassie.
Yeah,
Francois.
I think that 2's frozen on the rail.
That's pretty tough. She's fighting. It's what she does. Those Fargo, the difference there, that just seems huge with it only being, 2 games in. The winning percentage with it only being a 21-point difference in them.
Hey, I'm just the messenger. Talk to Fargo rate.
I get that, but to me that seems like a pretty big percentage there for as close as they are. And maybe that's why, because they're so close that they don't, they expect it to go maybe back, even if it went back and forth from here, Cassie doesn't win. And I think that's a ball in hand. That is ball in hand.
Stephanie seems to agree.
Yes. Follow this a couple rails out for the 4, or do you come 1 rail back at it?
See, does that 6 go?
It looks like it does. It's tight. I don't know. It looks like you might only be able to shoot it at the point. She's coming backwards.
That sounds like a miscue.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's the added pressure of Matt. Her husband is here. Cassie's husband. Oh no, she completely missed it.
Huh. I didn't foresee that happening.
She was trying to thin off of it and bring
Yeah.
the bank the 4 up towards the 8, 10 and bring the cue ball back down table. Maybe even in a couple of 3 rails in behind the 9. But you know, the 6 ball's still there. And it's still funny.
It might go. It's hard to tell. Well, can't tell with her standing there.
No. Nope. Stephanie is right-handed and she is blocking oh no.
Well, with a thin cut on the 4, she can run into the 6-7 now.
If she needs to. But the angle Stephanie was getting, it's like the ball goes.
Yeah. I mean, from this angle, it looks like it goes.
Yeah. No, and if that's a good line, you know, she's a nice little line for Cassie to follow here. And that 4 ball is on the unrail. She's got to cut this, almost spin this ball in.
Yeah, that was tough, especially with the bridge.
Yeah. And then she's called this 4 in the side. She's going to have to go to the side rail, to the end, either draw to the side rail and back out, or go slide 3 rails down, like between the chalk and the 9.
Oof.
Ooh.
No, I don't know if the 6 goes from there.
I
That
don't
7
think
might
the
be
6 goes from there.
That 7 might be sticking out a little too far.
It's got its head sticking out there, doesn't it?
Maybe it goes from there. It goes from there.
It goes from there. She could just see enough of that to go. Yeah. With that, I mean, no problems.
Ooh.
Perfect. If it stops.
Yeah, don't get straight on this.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of angle, not a lot.
Little. I mean, she has enough angle she could follow forward 2 rails, except that 10 ball is kind of in the way for following 2 rails.
To pull it back to the rail with some English spin down table. Bottom right hand English to the rail. She's trying to spin out. And the 10 didn't get her. It was a nice shot.
Well done. Nice job avoiding the 10.
A little close to the rail here, but she's still got room to cue at this ball.
Oh no.
Oh no, she's overcut it, and this is gonna roll up nice for Cassie here.
Yeah, she's made some nice shots to get there and
follow it forward,
and
come off of it.
And then the easy shot is her undoing.
Yeah. Why was that girl for so many years? It seemed like forever. Make every tough shot on the table and miss the dink shot.
Yeah, it's something we've all done.
Yeah. Well, no, you know, it's part of growing in this game. It's part of your seasoning. You have to learn how to win.
Well, this is going to leave it safe. Yeah,
it's going to leave it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could try to play safe like behind the 10. She could bank it to 9. Yep, safe.
Can you hear it now?
No. Now I can. Oop, that's too much.
How's that? I can hear it. All right, Cassie. Is she going to go for the bank and go for the win here? Or do you just bank it and leave the cue ball up into the back of the 10?
I don't know. I mean, going for the bank isn't Even if you make the bank, that's not an automatic win because
You gotta come
you
around.
still got to get position on the 10.
Yeah, she needs to hit this with some center right to come around table for the 10 in this lower left-hand corner. She's gotta slide out of there. It's in the heart.
But she underhit it.
Yep.
She's going to have to do it again.
Do it again. Do it again.
All right, you've proven you know how to bank. You know where that side pocket is on the bank,
Yep,
so do it again.
Yep, do it again. Put the cue ball up in the middle of the end rail. This one I definitely hit with that English to get the cue ball over on the end rail.
Yeah. Yeah, the 9 was maybe a little questionable whether or not you go for the bank, but this 10, there's no question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's in the heart.
Center
nice
of the
shot.
hole.
Just bank her way out.
All right,
There you
Cassie
go.
on the scoreboard.
There you go.
2-1, race to 7.
2-1. Yeehaw.
Giddy up.
I guess I should probably take my ibuprofens again and get them working for my match. Yeah. And I know there's a couple matches going on out there that don't have Score Saloon going on them. If you want somebody to check a score, Joe, let us know. I'm going to go see what Mary's score or Amy's score is. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. We'll be right here. All right, good break. Nobody home. All right, safety by Stephanie.
All right, it
Good
is
shot.
4-2 in favor of Stephanie Goins over Mary Terrio right now.
Who's Amy playing?
Stephanie Goins.
Okay. A nice little hit and stick there. Looks like does she get her? Looks like she's got her.
My ibuprofen out in the car. Oh, there it is.
All right, she's went and got her jump cue, it looks like. Looks like we're going airborne. All right, good hit.
Nice hit.
Unfortunately, she has left a shot into one. It's a long shot with the cue ball frozen to the rail.
Yeah, but she doesn't really have to do anything with the cue ball. The cue ball's right down there. If I'll just follow forward.
Yeah, if she can follow, to that side rail and then between that 2-5. Denise, yes, every table in here is a diamond table. They have mostly 9-foot diamonds, and they do have a handful of 7-foot diamonds as well, but yes, they're all diamonds. All beautifully maintained.
Yes.
Beautiful pool room.
Yes, this is a very nice pool room. In sports, if you're into sports, they have got TVs up here to put every game possibly running on 3 TVs each.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like 15 around the bar, on the inside and outside of the bar.
At least.
Yeah.
And that's just the bar.
And that's just the bar area, not including all the big screens all around. Full bar, make great drinks. Food's good. Coffee, they've got a Keurig, so you get a fresh cup every time.
Oh, It's a nice hit, but cue ball in the drink. So far, everyone's been behaving themselves in the chat room since I put them live on the air.
Woohoo. Don't make us ban you in front of everybody. In front of the world. Forever.
Boy, you're really tempting them, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Because there will be some people that will take that as a challenge.
No, I'm quite sure.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
She was trying to get her behind the 4 and just let that cue ball leak out.
What about that one?
I don't know who that
Well, I'm
is.
pretty sure that's Meredith.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the only Lynch I see on here, and I know Meredith is here.
Hello, Denny.
And you know who Christy is?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that we'll do that one next. Or you will. I won't. I'll be playing.
All right, got a nice little friendly bump there and
Yeah.
ended up perfect on the 2.
I'm just gonna. Will she draw out of there for the 3, or is she gonna have to go forward a couple rails?
Well, following doesn't really get you in a good position, so I'd like to follow so
what's
she
that?
can shoot the 3 in the corner. And that's good if she doesn't get behind the 8.
Bill Mack, we just streamed one of April's matches. You can rewind this stream
Absolutely.
up to 4 hours, and you can go back and watch April's match that you just missed.
Yep, you can rewind and go watch it. And Cassie is figuratively and literally behind the 8 ball here.
Joe, did you hear my update on Amy's match? It was 4-2. It now looks like it is 4-3 because I see a 3 and a 2, so she got one back.
Yep, it scores 4-3 in favor of not Amy.
Yeah, Amy's down 4-3. Bill Mack, if you're watching on your TV or any, even you hover over the
Not on your TV.
Or not on your, if you're on a computer or something, hover your mouse over the words, where the scoreboard is. A red progress bar will pop up. You can drag that backwards and go and watch April's match.
If you're on a desktop computer or laptop or cell phone or tablet using the YouTube app, you can do that. But if you're watching on a smart TV or any type of
Roku,
streaming
Fire.
device, any type of streaming device plugged into your TV, you can't. They don't have that implemented. One of the disadvantages of watching us on the big TV is you don't get to rewind.
But you can hit the like button from there.
Yes, absolutely. You can hit the like button and the subscribe button both from the TV.
That's going to pop out there for Cassie.
Yep, she's got to look at it.
Yep. Cassie, of course, sporting her hustling gear, one of her sponsors. Them and I think Matt.
What about Golden Fleece?
No,
Do
I
they
don't.
still sponsor?
I don't think they do. I don't know, but
Okay.
I know. I know Tony Hargan and Hustlin' is one of her sponsors.
Actually,
I know that for sure.
Actually, I don't know that
They
she
ever were.
Yeah, it was just listed as her home pool room.
Yeah,
but
I think that
not
now
as a sponsor.
is the pool room in her basement, or
her home pool room is the pool room in her home.
Yeah, yeah. They did a remodel and everything recently, and she was putting pictures up on Facebook.
Well, when it's time for you to abandon me, maybe I can get Matt Francois to sit in here.
Matt is not really much of a pool player.
Well, then never mind. Well, that's why he never goes to any of our tournaments.
Yeah, he played BCA League a little bit, but he's not really much of a pool player. He's a good supportive husband.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Joe.
Yes. Just like Joe Terrio.
Oh, we should say hi to everybody back home at the Fallen Timbers. You know, they got us up on the TV and they're going, hey, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, everyone at the Fallen Timbers in Traverse City, Michigan. Or not Traverse City, in Honor, Michigan.
Yeah, Honor, Michigan.
Or Beulah, Michigan. Honor, Beulah. One of those two cities.
If you're in the area, best place to play pool. Find yourself in northern Michigan with nothing to do in a pool queue. You don't even have to have pool queue. They have house queues. Yep, like Susan's too. Her homeroom is the pool table at her house.
Is that what she meant, or did she mean her husband is the supportive?
Maybe.
Or maybe both.
Little of each.
A little of this, a little of that.
Maybe she was talking about, because I don't think he really plays pool either. I got one. He just plays pool too. All right, I think Cassie's called the 5-ball. She's going to bank the 4 at it, or is she just cutting it at it?
I think she's just cutting it straight at it. I don't think she's going into
and
the
that's,
rail.
You know, that's okay, but the problem is the cue ball and the 4-ball are both going to be traveling that way, and you need them at... Oh,
well, that worked out.
That worked out. She got a nice kiss there. They were going to be traveling about the same speed was what I was trying to say, and you could end up straight up and down on it.
Yep. Yeah, and that would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it
turned out just nice.
Turned out nice.
Yep.
Looks like she has just enough angle. She can follow 2 rails with a 6 in that side pocket. And
oh, good. She didn't overforce it there that time. Very good.
That looks very nice. Perfect, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she can just shoot, stop, draw off it a few inches to right about there.
Right about there, yep.
Yep.
Nice word to let us know what she's going to do.
Well, it's good. She's telling us what we need to tell everybody that she's going to do. She's so considerate, that Cassie. Oh, it's basically the same shot right here. She wants to slide off of it a little bit, drop back so that she's got angle to go up to the end rail. Or she can go forward. But I like to just drop back a little bit because you're almost already there with that angle to get down table. If you go forward, you have to push past straight in.
Yeah, drawing back a few inches is nice. Yeah, it's right about there. That way you can go 1 rail from the 8 to the 10.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to go like 3 rails around.
Yeah, doing the whip shot, like that's what John Schmidt calls it, the whip, when you're drawing around 3 rails.
No, she's going to go across the 10. She's going to go cross stable on this.
Yeah, that's okay too.
Yeah, this is sitting pretty good for that.
Yeah.
Well, she could draw it up the table, draw it near this side pocket. She could do that, but I think she's going to go cross stable with this. And she is.
Yep, that's a nice shot. That looks like good angle, good speed. Nice shot, Cassie.
Yep, that'll do. She can make do with this.
That'll do. That'll do. All right, you got me for 6 more minutes. Oh, no.
Oh,
Undercut it.
Well, she's left it tough.
She's left it tough, yep. Let's see if Stephanie likes the banks like Cassie does.
Or if she likes the thin cuts.
Wafa, does she work in a deli? Or should she? She's gonna get the bridge. Nope, little powder on her hand.
Yep, and it is not a foul to leave your cue stick on the table.
Nope, you are allowed to leave equipment unattended on the table. They got rid of those silly rules. You're just not allowed to place it on the table, walk to the other end like if you were using a bridge, and adjust it from the other end of the table. That is a foul, I believe. That's still a foul. Rock it in the hole.
Nice shot, Stephanie. 3-1, race to 7. And I think it's going to be Stephanie's break now.
Like little dude says, rip it, ram it, and what does he say?
Yeah, I don't remember. Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
The little turtle guy.
Yeah, when it's time to go out into the UAE. Or out of it. Into the, yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I'll just revert back to I am Groot.
So we are Kevin and Sherry Ross with Railbirds. You're watching the North American Pool Tour Summer 10 Ball Classic. We're coming at you live from Shooter Sports Bar and Billiards here in beautiful, scenic Grayslake, Illinois.
Yep. NAPT is the new Pro Tour.
Yep.
Around.
Currently, they have women's professional tournaments. They are wanting to expand into having men's tournaments, juniors tournaments as well.
Yep. See, Refinator just said what we said, kind of echoed it, that you can walk around. But are you allowed to adjust, like if you have your cue in the bridge? That used to be, I know that was like one of the last things that they left in there. Are you allowed to walk to the end of the table and move the bridge?
Yeah, like put your hand on the head of the on the bridge head and move it
bridge
around.
Head and move it to line up the shot. I don't remember if that's still a foul because I didn't read the whole rule book on the way to Vegas. I read a good part of it.
All right, she's kicked that one in, but I don't think she's called it there.
Yeah, it's Cassie's option here.
And she's probably going to pass it back unless she thinks she can kick, hit and stick.
Yep. Nope, go right ahead.
But if she doesn't like the kick, the hit and stick, if she can't get in there deep enough, then she'll pass it back. No, it looks like the hit and stick was pretty easy, so maybe she shouldn't have passed it back.
Yep.
Or at least Stephanie made it look easy.
Yeah. No, and maybe that's something that... yeah, that's what I thought.
What about if there's no cue stick on the bridge, just the bridge all by itself? Can I lay the bridge on the table and walk to the other end of the bridge and move the bridge head?
Cassie she was trying to make some trouble there and put the 3 ball in there up on the 2, and it did not work out. Stephanie probably needs to slow down just a minute here, and I mean, even if you ended up exactly where you were, you still need to, double check. Yep, he says sure.
Yeah, I thought
as long as there's no cue in it.
Yeah, because I have done that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was okay. I would do that when balls are really clustered around and tight, and I want to be sure that I'm putting the bridge in a spot where I'm not bumping balls around. So I would go to the head end of the bridge and set it where I wanted it, and then walk back to the other end of the table and then stick the cue stick in the bridge and then shoot.
Yeah, that's a nice shot, Stephanie.
All right, thanks for your clarification, Rick.
No, I love having a rule book in the chat room. bounce out for the 6?
A rule book that you can ask questions to, and you get an answer.
It answers.
Yeah, those PDF files, you can ask them questions, but they don't answer.
You can do a find on a page.
Yeah, you can hit Control F to go search, but that's not quite the same.
Yeah. It's a nice little run Stephanie's got going here. And
Oh,
she's going to switch over to lefty.
Switch hit here.
She's made it.
All right. And this is fine if she has a little bit of angle. I think she can follow.
And miss the 10.
I think she can miss the 10 here.
And if she can't follow, she can use a little center left on it to come out around. And you want to come out of that corner anyhow.
And that's perfect. Nice shot.
That works nicely.
Thanks, Rick.
Great. Stephanie seems to be finding her groove.
Yeah, she's not showing any signs of letting up.
Nope.
She's looking like she's all business.
All right, well, with that game, I am out of here. I will bid you adieu.
Alrighty, then it's going to be just me for a little while.
And maybe Kevin can find somebody to come sit with him for a minute or 15. And I'll go find out about that banner, too. Pick your 6 o'clock match for you.
Yep.
And, yeah, then maybe I'll go and hit a ball.
Okie doke.
All right, bye, everybody.
All right, good luck. All right, you guys are stuck with me for a while. I may not be as pretty as Sherry, but hey, this is radio, so it don't matter. Got a face for radio. All right, so it's going to be Cassie's break, Stephanie's rack. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying this free live stream. We enjoy putting it on for you. Hope you enjoy watching.
And that Lynch is the junior Ariana. So that'll be your next match.
Is that the one with the red shirt over there?
It'll be her and Christy next.
And Christy Dickerson?
Yep. Ariana Lynch and Christy Dickerson next.
Alrighty.
I'll put out a Facebook blast about it too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So there you go. That'll be our 6 o'clock match. 6 o'clock Central Time. All right, thanks, Denise. Hopefully your boss doesn't play pool also, or at least watch pool on the internet. Wouldn't want them to know that you're watching YouTube when you should be working. Looks like our players are on break. All right, players are back from break. I just saw over on the next table over there, Amy just missed that 10 ball. Score is currently 5-4. Not in favor of Amy. Sorry, I'm only saying Amy's name and not her opponent's name. I don't know her opponent's name. Sherry told me, but I can't remember. I'm sorry. I only remember Amy's name. I'm not showing favoritism. I think it's Stephanie and then something with a G. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't remember. Oh, nice try there. And even got that cue ball back around round table for her position on the 2 had she made the 1. It's a very nice effort. It's going to bring Cassie to the table. Nice shot on this one to get started. Looks like she may have to come around the 2. Whoa, slow down. Don't get behind that 7. Oh, she's going to bank the 2. I thought she would cut it in. Looks to me like she could, if she's worried about holding the cue ball, she could shoot it with some right spin, go into the end rail, and then into the 9 ball to hold it up. Yeah, she wasn't, you know, she called it, but she wasn't actually really trying to make it. She was just playing safe. You know, a bit of a two-way shot there. If it goes, great. She got the shot on the 3, but She was more concerned with the safety. Oh, and that safety has earned Cassie a ball in hand. That sounds like the bench grinder over here from the Q mechanic sitting behind me. Oh, slow down, two ball. All right, she's got her hooked, but I think she's gonna make a good hit on this one. I would be surprised if she didn't. Okay, good hit, no scratch. And is she gonna get safe? No, not really. She can either go for this bank or she can probably play safe, try to like bank the two ball up like around that 9 ball, cue ball behind these balls, and that's what she's doing. And I think she's left a window. Not so much a window to make it, but at least a window to see it and to be able to play safe off of. And now, looks like she may be having a kick at this 210 combination. Call a 10 in the side or the corner? I think I'd probably call it in the side. Or can she see the 2? Maybe she can see it. Ah. Safe and no window this time. All right, just call the 2 in the corner. Oh, no rail. All right, these balls are still a little, sitting a little funny. Like the 4 ball and the 8 ball. The 8 ball not so much because I think the 7. I think the 7 goes by the 9, and from the 7 they'll get your position to the 8. The 8 in the upper right corner. That 4 ball though is that's the one that's going to be tricky to get position on from the 3. I mean, it looks to me, if she shoots the 2 this way with just a stop shot right there, she can shoot the 3, and bring the cue ball up this way. And then if she ends up nice on the 4, she can shoot it. And if she doesn't really like the exact angle she gets, she could always play safe like behind the 8. But she has the different angle on this 3 than what I was illustrating, so she has something else in mind. All right, this looks like she can just softly bank the 4, just straight back this way and let the cue ball roll forward behind the 7. Looks like that's available. And that's what she's doing. That's perfect. Nice shot. All right, here comes the jump cue yet again. And safe. She might be able to see the edge of it through that window. Pretty tight squeeze.
They're all out. I want one, but they don't have any. They're all out. They're sold out. They were sold out before I had my first one.
And because I forgot to mute myself first, maybe someone will bring me some root beer. All right, looks like she's shooting between this, through this little window. Ooh. All right, well, by moving that 7 away, that actually makes getting positioned to the 8 a little bit harder. A little bit harder. Yeah, if she can get the cue ball right to the center of the table for the 7 ball, you know, I'm thinking ahead a little bit. I'm already giving her the 4, the 5, and the 6. I'm thinking ahead to the 7 and the 8. Ooh, maybe I was getting ahead of myself a little bit. Nah, she's all right. She'll be fine. Yeah, if she can get right to the center of the table for the 7 ball, then she can either follow to the end rail and back up for the 8 in the far corner, or even draw over between the 8 9. Oh, I think she ended up straight in on the 7, and that is not the angle she wants for getting between that 8 9. She may have to draw back towards, near the center of the table to bank the 8. Or does she have the angle where she can maybe follow 2 rails? Doesn't look like it to me. It looks like she's pretty straight. Well, it looks like she's following it. So she's probably going to follow 2 rails, side rail, end rail. Ooh, she was pretty straight on that. And still came up a little short. Unless that 8 goes in the side, but I don't think it does. No, that's... well, I don't know. It might go on the side. All right, she called it in the corner. Oh, no. It was a nice shot. All right, gives Cassie ball in hand, and it's 9 and 10. Gives her a good chance to get another mark on the scoreboard, get her a little bit closer in this match. Looks like she's leaving herself a little bit of an angle. Cue ball almost on the side rail to follow to the end rail and then back towards this side pocket on the bottom over here. That now looks like she's going to leave herself angle on the 9 and shoot this with some bottom right. She could even follow 3 rails around if she wanted to. But I think she's just going to shoot this with some bottom right. Come cross table for the 10 in that upper right corner. Watch outside pocket. Oof. Yikes, that was close. Well, she's missed it pretty good. This is a makeable shot, but it's a bit of a tester. It's not a hanger for sure. All right, Cassie's gonna get another chance at this. Was she gonna scratch? Wow. And that's just because she hit the 10-2 fold. You know, if she would have, if she would have made the 10, the cue ball would have gone on a different path and wouldn't have scratched. All right, with that, Cassie closes the gap, 4-2. Race to 7. And on the other table, Stephanie versus Amy. Can't tell if that's 6-5 or 5-5. I know Amy has 5. Stephanie has either 6 or 5. All right, on our feature table, Stephanie Hefner with the break. All right, she's moved the balls around nicely, but I don't think she's made anything. Nope. Oh, congratulations, Janice. That's a very nice finish. Was that in singles or teams? Scotch doubles? We were just there helping out with the live streaming for the BCA Nationals. I don't remember you on any of the live stream tables. Yeah, Cassie's left us in a bit of a tricky spot here. I mean, I was just thinking play safe there. Unfortunately, I think that 4 ball's going to leak out and leave her a shot. Well, she can definitely see the 4. I don't know if she can see enough to make it. It's pretty close. But I think she has just enough to make it. Oh, she's putting a lot of spin on it. So no, she didn't have enough. She was trying to spin it in and just couldn't quite get it there, and brings Cassie back to the table. The nice shot on the 4. Come back for the 5, probably in the side. Ooh, overcooked it just a little. I think she still has it in the corner. Get past that 10, and it did. barely. And from here, 7 and the 8 are sitting pretty easy. 8 to the 9, no problem. The 6 ball looks like the hardest shot of these remaining 5 balls. The second hardest shot is getting from the 9 to the 10. Probably in the side pocket. And that's where I'd be playing position 4. I mean, I'd be playing from the 7 to the 8, trying to get, straight in on the 8. When I shoot the 8, I would roll forward on it just a hair so that I have angle on the 9. And from the 9, just follow 2 rails around for the 10 in the side. She could also draw back for straight in the 9 or even a little bit past straight in to try to play the position for that 10 in that upper side pocket. And actually, it looks like she's probably going to be playing position for the far corner. Oh, no, she's... That looks perfect. Ah, yes, Janice. Tables 1 and 2 were CSI, and tables 3 and 4 were Bad Boys. So yeah, we were streaming tables 3 and 4. All right, and nice out, Cassie. Closes the gap. Be right back. All right, it's going to be Cassie's break. So if any of you guys are out there in the Chicago area, southern Wisconsin area, southeastern Wisconsin, come on down. As much as we love having you on, watching us on the live stream, we'd love to have you down here in person even more. All right. She's just trying to play safe, get over here behind these balls, and just let it leak out a bit. If you are referring to the Suzanne, if you're referring to the Desert Shootout, the NAPT tournament in November, that is currently unknown. A live stream provider has not been selected yet by the NAPT. But we will be putting in a bid. I encourage all of our viewers to express your support for Railbirds with the NAPT board. Tell the NAPT board how much you love Railbirds and how much you hope that they will be there for the Desert Shootout. All right, looks like Cassie is going to attempt this billiard on the 4, because that's about all the 2 she can see. I thought I saw her call the 4. Maybe she changed her mind and just decided to play safe. Good save. Or maybe she called the bank on the 2 and I misinterpreted. Oh, just missed it. All right. Ball in hand for Cassie. All right. It looks to me like the 3 does go by the 4. All right, nice little safety there by Stephanie. Oh, nice shot. Is that going to give her a shot? Or does she have to kick this one in too? Yeah, you know what they say, no good shot goes unpunished. All right, good hit. And this is going to leave a nice shot for Stephanie. Looks like she can drop right between this 5-6 or even come under the 5. And possibly play position for a 6-10 combination, but probably not. She'll probably play position for the 6 in the side. She just wants to make sure she leaves herself angle on the 6 to roll forward for the 7 in the other side. Because she wants to come way down table for the 7. Like she wants the cue ball down like by the 9 ball to shoot the 7 in the side. So she's got to make sure she leaves herself the correct angle on the 6, and that might be too hard. That's too hard. Looks like she can still shoot it in the side with follow and some left spin. Might even brush off the might even brush off the 10 to help it down table or up table. All right, it has not left much for Cassie. She can see the 6, so she could maybe thin off the left side of it, bring cue ball around a couple rails for safety. She could even still, even though she could see it, she may kick behind it anyway, just kind of a hit and stick. No, she's choosing option A, and if she gets behind that 8, that'd be a good shot. All right. Now Cassie will have the option to accept or pass it back. This one she might pass back unless she sees a safety, but Normally I would like to be like, bank to 7 and let the cue ball roll forward behind the 8, but she doesn't have the angle for that. Sharon, yes, Cassie did do pretty well in this event last year. She was on the streaming table twice. She beat Naomi Williams one of those 2 matches and lost to Taylor Hansen and finished in, I think, 9th place. Or 5th, 6th, Suzanne says. Okay. All right, if she can bank that 7 out of there and draw back under the 8, and that's exactly what she's doing. Nice shot. Slow down, 7. Good shot, Stephanie. All right, just calling the 7 in the corner. She's going to kick at it 1 rail, maybe 2 rails. She was going for the 2 rail hit and has just missed making contact. It's going to give ball in hand to Stephanie. Here, the 7, 8, 9 are all one leads to the other quite nicely. It's just the 9 to the 10 is key. Oh, slow down, slow down. Don't get up on that rail. All right, she still has a shot. It's just a little bit more difficult from here than she would have liked. Oh boy. All right, Cassie ties it up 4 apiece. All right, it's going to be Stephanie's break, Cassie's rack. Oh no, looks like Stephanie's taking a break, and I do not blame her. I probably would too. And this is one of those modifications to the CSI rules that NAPT uses. You are allowed to practice while your opponent's on break. You're allowed to practice when you're on your own break. This came up last year at this tournament. Cassie said she was going to go on break, and she did. And then she went over to another table and shot balls for 5 minutes, and then came back and said, "Okay, I'm done with my break." And that was perfectly legal. And to be clear, that was between games. It would be, if somebody tried to do that in the middle of a game, They may get away with it the first time because the rule doesn't explicitly disallow it, but the rules would probably be immediately changed after that. Imagine doing that in the middle of a game where your opponent leaves you a tough situation, and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna take a break," and then you go over to another table and set up the balls in the exact same layout and practice for 5 minutes, and then come back. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do now. I've practiced this shot for 5 minutes, so I'm ready now. That wouldn't work so well. They would very quickly outlaw that, if it isn't outlawed already. But you are allowed to practice even on your own break, at least between games. All right, they're starting to call 6 o'clock matches. So yeah, this match is running behind a little bit. Well, it seems like every match has been running behind on this table, except for the first one of the day, the Emily Duddy, Bernie Store match. Finished on time. Yeah, Tennis Circle tried that. That's pretty funny. So they put a stop to it immediately, said, no. That is not going to fly. That's pretty funny. It's funny that he would even try it. What tournament was that he tried that? Because most tournaments don't allow practice of any kind during a match. Both of them from the Chicago area? No, I believe both of these ladies are from the Pacific Northwest. U.S. Open 10 ball, and they allow practice when your opponent's on break or when you're on break. Interesting. Oh, nice hit on the one. Ah, all right, I got you, Rick. Yeah, so he was very clearly violating the no practice allowed rule. In fact, violating it in the extreme. All right, nice little shot there by Cassie to get position on the 2. Probably just roll this in for a position on the 3 in the corner. Well, I guess she couldn't hold it for the corner, so came past the 3 for either the other corner or the side, depending on where it stops. And in this case, it was the other corner. Yeah, the 4 to the 5, yeah, she really wanted that cue ball to come out a good deal farther than that. I don't think she really looked at where she wanted the cue ball to be when she shot the 3. It was kind of like, oh, the 4's right there. I'll just come out here and I'll have a shot on the 4. She didn't really think about, I need this cue ball to be way over here so I have the right angle on the 4 to get to the 5. Is what it looked like to me. All right, nice shot by Stephanie to get started with. All right, 6 back to the 7. She's got to avoid this 10 ball. Looks like she has angles she can follow with just a hair of left spin. Come between that 9-10 towards the 7. No, she's going to draw it. All right. Oh, no, that's kind of... She either wanted to be straight to follow for short side, or a little bit more angle so she can pop out for the 8 in the same corner as the 7. But this is kind of that no man's land angle, or in this case, no woman's land. All right, now, what do you do here? She might be able to shoot that 8 straight. She can probably shoot that 8 straight in the side, and I think that's what she's going to do. Because, yeah, they're calling for a referee to watch for, make sure there's no double hit here. And, all right, good. Thank you, Chris, for not standing in the way. All right, that looked good to me. All right, lining up the 8-10. All right, Stephanie's going to get another chance at this. Got a nice shot on the 8 to get started with. Looks like she can go back and forth with the cue ball for the 9 in that upper side pocket. And that's what she's doing. Oh, don't get behind the 10. Ooh, that could have been ugly. But it worked out. Yeah, she's got the wrong angle, but she can still follow with some left spin. She'll be okay. Or, she should be okay here. No, she didn't even really need any left spin, really. She didn't have hardly any left spin, if any. Gonna go get her extension. Chalking up. All right, 10 in the corner. All right, nice out, Stephanie. Regains the lead, 5-4. Race to 7. Yeah, Rick, you know, the difference is, you know, in that U.S. Open 10 ball, you know, the rules very clearly state you can't do what Dennis Orcolo tried to do. In this tournament, the rules don't say that because in this tournament, they allow practice while on break. And you can practice when it's on your own break. You can say, I'm going to take a break and then go practice on another table. That's perfectly legal in this tournament. Whereas in that U.S. Open 10 ball, that would not be legal. All right, nice break there by Cassie. She's made a ball. She can see the one. She can either cut the one up in the corner or play this 1-7 combination in the side. Or she could play safe if she wants. And that's what she's looking like. Yeah, she's playing safe. Yeah, Rick, I mean, the fact that he did that is just insane in a tournament that very clearly does not allow any practice whatsoever during a match. To even try that is just insane. Ah, all right, just hit that little window in there. Unfortunately, she's pretty straight on this, so it's going to be hard to really... She's probably going to have to just shoot a stop shot on the 2 and kind of take a back cut on that 3. And that's what she's doing. All right, she didn't like the back cut, so just playing safe and good speed. Just got her with the 5. Nice shot. Steph, she already have her jump cue in her hand? Looks like it. Yeah, she's already got her jump cue in her hand. Uh-oh. Oh, is this going to line up on the 10? No, it isn't. Not even close to lining up on the 10. All right, looks like Cassie's not real comfortable with the angle she's left herself on the 6 here. It looks to me like she can draw towards the 7 here. She's also looking at following, but I think I like to draw better on this shot. Looks like she can just see the 7 to make it. She can shoot it with follow up to the top rail. Oh no, is she gonna get safe? I think she can spin this in with some right spin. And it'll even bump the 9 towards that other corner. Or maybe not even spin at all, just cut it, just straight cut it. Ooh, that cue ball is going to go too far. And this, she may just thin off the left side of the 9 where the 9 just barely moves and cue ball to the far end of the table. You know, just off the left side, just barely nudge the 9. Try to get this cue ball down here towards this bottom left corner. I say towards it, not in it, just towards it. And she's, I think she called the bank on the 9. And she has, and she's missed, and that's going to sit up perfect for Cassie. The Fargo rate, the percentages are coming from Fargo rate. The actual polling of Fargo rate web service and putting it on the screen comes from custom software that I wrote. All right, Cassie ties it up. 5 apiece. Uh-oh. All right, ball in hand for Cassie. Looks like if she brings the cue ball out here, she can cut the 2 in the corner, cue ball back out. But she's looking at rolling forward for the 2 in the bottom left corner. The only problem with that is it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get position from the 2 to the 3 by going that way. Looks like she's going to play safe. She's going to bank it out of there and stick the cue ball in the back of the 3. And that's what she's doing. As long as the ball doesn't go in the hole, then her opponent will have to accept it as is. Yeah, Janice, I'm pretty sure that's a dress code violation, but I'm not here to enforce the dress code. I'm just here to do a live stream. All right, nice try by Stephanie. And that does put her on 2 fouls, and Cassie just told her, you're on 2. I don't see an easy safety here. Of course, I could be missing one. I mean, an easy safety where it's an actual, or it's a tough hit. I mean, yeah, you can put a ball between the cue ball and the 2 ball, but it's probably going to be an easy 1-rail hit. All right, she's going to try to bank the 2 like towards that 3-4, trying to leave the cue ball, like around where around where her hand is behind those balls. Not only can she see the 2, she has the option to pass it back if she doesn't like it because she slapped that 6 in. Looks like she's playing safe behind the 5. I don't think she was actually trying to make it. I think she's saying, I think she just told Steph, yeah, hey, I didn't call that. I was playing safe. All right, a little bit of a tester here. A 4-ball up the corner. She's looking at the side. The only reason I like the corner is it leaves you a better position on the 5. Yeah, that's... She wouldn't have liked that position on the 5 had she made the 4. All right, she's probably going to try to get this cue ball behind the 8, a little nice and soft. Oh, nice little helping hand there by the 4. Got the cue ball over there for her. This one looks like a tough kick. I think she has to jump at this one, and yeah, she's already got her jump cue out. Yeah, she took a little extra off of it. She didn't want to, jump it off the table, and all right, now that the big question here is this 8 ball. 8-10 does not look lined up. And I'm not sure if that 8 passes the 9. She may roll forward into this, try to break them apart. so that maybe she'll have a shot on the 8 to a different pocket other than where the 9 ball is if the 8 doesn't go by the 9, while still playing position for the 7. Well, from that angle, she could have, shot the 7 in the corner, rolled forward for the 8, and then rolled forward for the 8 in the side. And, Stephanie might do something similar to play position for the 8 in the side from the 7 ball if the 8 doesn't go by the 9. Joe, sorry, I don't know the results of that match. If you go to Score Saloon, they should have the results. Even though they didn't have live scores during the match, now that the match is over, they should have the results. Cassie's let it leak out a little. She's let her see the 7. Oh, she's going to get behind it. Oh, a nice shot. Yeah, that is correct. It is not foul on all balls. If you accidentally touch a ball, it's your opponent's option to move it back. If you move multiple balls, then it's a foul. Or if you move a ball and then move it back without getting your opponent's permission first, that's a foul also. Oh, nice try there, Cassie. And, well, she's left a lot of distance on this. She's left it not easy. And she didn't like it. She's just playing safe, and that's a good safety. Yeah, even though she's let her see the edge of the ball, that's a good shot. Nice shot, Stephanie. Tina, yeah, the next match that's scheduled for this table is Ariana Lynch versus Christy Dickerson. Those are the 2 players scheduled for 6 o'clock, and they are both standing by waiting for this match to end. As soon as this match is over, they're going to jump on this table and start. So yes, we will have another match immediately following this one, and that will be the final streamed match for the night. Uh-oh, cue ball. Mayday, mayday, mayday. All right, with ball hand, it looks like that 8 might still go in the side. It definitely goes in that upper right corner. She just has to get the cue ball over there. Because it doesn't look like that 8 goes by the 9. She's looking to play in the combination on the 8-9 after the 7. Well, she's let the cue ball roll forward, so. All right. She is going to play that 8 into the 9 because she just called a ref to watch the hit. That's very nice of Chris to stay out of my camera's way. Thank you, Chris. Good hit and good safety. All right, 8 in the corner. And oh, thought I might double kiss it in. Alrighty, so she can either try to super slow roll this to hold it for the 10, or shoot it harder with a little bit of inside and come across for the same pocket, and she chose option A. Nice shot. Cue ball, get out of there. All right, nice. Well done, Cassie. Puts Cassie on the hill. Huh, I find that interesting that Cassie's on the hill and Stephanie still has to win 2 games. Okay, it was. I was looking at the win percentage. I thought so that seems weird that Stephanie's still the favorite, but it was just being a little slow to update. That's all. All right, here we go. Cassie's break. All right, it's a nice break. She make anything? Nope. Push out by Stephanie. Yeah, this one I think I would pass back. I don't like this. I think I'm passing this one back. Yeah, that's what Cassie says. She says, you go right ahead. Show me what you got. Holy cow, I didn't know that ball went by the 9. Nice shot. All right, now come with another nice shot here. Got to clear that 7 ball. Don't hit the 9 ball. All right, still got some work, man. No easy shots for you. You're just making the threes hard enough, and then you got to make sure you don't get hooked behind this 8 or 10. And she's hooked behind the 8 and the 10. Not real sure what Cassie's looking at. Because there's no need to call a ref on the shots. I don't know why she's coming over to looking at it. You know, it's... I don't know. Anyway, looks like she's got her jump cue out. Nope, she's just going to go rail first at this. Trying to cut it in rail first, I think. Oh, just missed. But that's about how thin she had to hit it. Well, maybe just a little thicker than that. Not quite that thin. But just barely. Just barely fuller than that. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, Sherry is playing right now. She's on table 14. Actually, on this view right here, she's on that upper right corner table that you can just barely see the table. And she's playing Sarah Miller. Hey, that works out. Just draw this over to the side rail. And if that 9 wasn't there, she could follow to the end rail, but that 9 is precluding that option. That was a nice shot. Now with this angle, I think she's going to have to draw past the center of the table for the 9 in the right corner. And I think that's what she was trying and just came up a little short. Or maybe she was trying to hold it and couldn't hold it enough. I'm not sure which. Either way, she's in that part of the table she didn't want to be. Is she going to try to wafer thin cut this in? She's going to bank it. Well, that's not a bad miss. This is not an easy shot that she's left. This is a tough shot. Oh, nice shot, Stephanie. Gonna get a shot on this 10. Looks like it's gonna be perfect for the side. And not exactly perfect, but after that shot on the 9, this should be a hanger. This has the makings of a hill-hill match. Or a thrill-thrill, as Linda Carter liked to say. Nice shot. Nice out, Stephanie. We are thrill. And it's going to be Stephanie's break. Uh-oh, mayday, mayday, mayday. All right, ball in hand for Cassie. All right, these are not really sitting all that easy. 1 to the 2, not particularly easy. 7 ball, got to play position for the far corner or a 7-9 combination. Yeah, it looks like she's going for a 3 foul here. She's going to try to draw that cue ball behind the 6 and leave that 1 ball in traffic so that if she does get ball in hand, she has lots of balls to play safe behind. I like that. Just get this cue ball behind the 6. She did not get behind the 6. Is she going to get safe anyway? Nope. Oh. All right, she may 3 foul herself here. That puts her on 2. Yeah, one option is she could shoot the 1. She could shoot the 1 in the side, roll forward. Yeah, shoot the 1 in that left side, roll forward. Bank the 2 ball 3 rails out of there. No, she's just going to come off the 1 ball, try to get the, I think trying to get the cue ball behind these balls down here. No, she's going at it the other way. If she can get the cue ball behind that 6, nah, I don't think she's going to fall for this again. I don't think she's going to scratch in the corner twice in a row here. It may have worked once, not going to happen twice. Now, did she call a 10? Uh-oh, look at this. Look at this. For the match, this 110 combination. I didn't see her call the 10, but I assume she called it. There you go. For the match, Cassie Francois defeating Stephanie Hefner. I believe this was an A-side match. I'm not positive on that, though, so don't hold me to it. All right, congratulations, Cassie. Good match. Good match to you too, Stephanie. We will have another match up for you immediately. That will be Ariana Lynch versus Christy Dickerson.